and welcome to Grace and Lottie's channel. Elizabeth here, getting to jump into an app that I think is very timely for right now. I'm going to be looking at the Marvel Color Your Own app, and this one is powered by Pigment, so it's going to have a lot of Pigment features once we get in it, and you guys know I like Pigment. But given the fact that WandaVision is on right now, and I've been enjoying that show so much, I thought it would be a good book to jump into, to look at, and to have some fun doing a picture from WandaVision. So as you see, I've got one right here that I pulled up. We're going to sneak back for a quick though and look at all of the things that are in here. We have a lot of books, a lot of choices. Your favorite Marvel character is here, I'm sure. They're separated by character, they're separated by artist, so you can find what you're wanting to color. And in each one of these books, you do have one freebie to color, so that's nice. And then now there's going to be others that are paid, as you see here with the WandaVision one, that there are a total of 7. One of them is free, so we're going to be doing the free one because I'm cheap. But so I've got this one here. I start out with the circle tool on this. Now I know you could use the fill tool. The fill tool would be a heck of a lot faster. Also, looking through the colors here, we've got a lot of colors that you can choose from. They have a lot of palettes that they have set up and have ready to go. But I found that with the palettes, as much as it would be great for one of these to fit perfectly, none of them fit to like do the full picture. Like that just was, it was not even close. Like I would like, oh, the reds kind of work here. And I tried a couple of different reds. I tried a couple of different things before I found something I liked. And I mean, I had to go through, and you'll see as I'm working through this that I am like jumping all over the place by the end. Backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. And so as I am working on this, I love the circle tool to get started. I will throw it up to pretty close to full opacity. And you can change your brush size right there. But I also, if you look down in the lower right, there is a little wrench there. In that wrench, you can change the how the brush works. So like you can be freehand, you can stay in the lines. You have a choice there. Now, I like to choose that and choose stay in the line, and I just color like a 5-year-old. You know, I don't have to worry about trying to stay in the lines. I can have lots of fun with it and just go nuts and go to town. Once I get going, I finally start finding my colors. You'll see that. And I just want to let you guys see this app in action. So I'm going to be quiet for a few minutes. You can see it, and I will come back with my final. here, you can see that I had some trouble with some of the colors. I mean, yellows are tricky, guys. But anyway, the whole thing, all in all, it only took like maybe a half hour to do the space coat. Now I'm gonna do a little bit more, but you're gonna have to follow me over on Instagram to get to see that little bit more. I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek here, but if you want to see it with all of the shading and everything finished, you're gonna have to go over there to see that finished piece. I am going to be getting to do more regularly. I am like excited to be back reviewing these apps and having some fun with it. Just a quick note, I don't get paid for any of these things. I literally pick the freebie ones and pick ones that look interesting to me. I have made the choice and the decision that I am not going to accept any sponsorships for apps from this point on. I kind of accepted one to review one like 2 years ago. But just that I want to make sure that I keep my reviews, my thoughts on these. And so you can know that I have accepted no money from these apps whatsoever. No free upgrades and nothing. It is just me jumping in and having some fun looking at these. I hope that you have enjoyed this review and this look at the Marvel. I can kind of tell you my final thoughts on it are I had a lot of fun. There are a lot of colors to choose from. Is it kind of tricky sometimes to find what you want? Yes. Um, are yellows tricky in general? Yes. So are oranges. That's where I had the most trouble with this one. But those are hard colors to get things to work with when you're working with pencils too. Those two shades are a little bit more tricky to work with. I enjoy the functionalities that are on here. You're going to see that I used some other brushes. I used the pencil and the airbrush when I do my final bits that you'll see over on Instagram. I would recommend it. You're going to have some fun, especially if you're going to be watching WandaVision this Friday, the final one. I'm not giving any spoilers of what's happening, although I can say that this scene hasn't happened, and I am really curious who has three hands and might be coming after them because there are three hands in this picture. But anyway, I'm looking forward to that. I hope you are too. It'll be a perfect time to get to jump in and try this app out for yourself. And that's it. So please do the YouTubey things, like, share, subscribe, all of those things. Click the bell for notifications. You know the drill. You're on YouTube. You should know that by now. Anyway, I will see you guys next week. Bye.